Libra, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. If you're watching this, Libra, do trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back. And if you're a newbie, welcome to the channel. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. We're looking forward to bringing you through this message. If you do enjoy it, please do like, share, comment. Most importantly, Libra, hit the subscribe button. I know we always go on about it, but it does make all the difference to the readings keeping coming. Help me reach my 100k goal. I'm getting so close, so that would be amazing. Yeah, and also drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. You know I like to hear and I reply as I can. Okay, two full moon energies, although I'm reading this on the new moon in Scorpio, but we're being told here that your dreams need a practical plan, but also surrender to the divine. Now, that's a bit contradictory, you might think. I think what it says is like we can only really influence energy from our center of control. That is doing everything we can through action, through our word, aligning through our four fields of being: spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. But past that, we can't control others, we can't control outcomes. That's when we surrender to the divine. All right, well, let's see where this is going. Libra, I will link you to my website down below if you'd like to explore personal readings or healings. And I'll also link you to my Instagram and TikTok down below, as I'm very active over there with different daily content. Okay, number 40, the present, the gift, right? So we've got the present moment, surrendering in the present moment. Your dreams need a practical plan. So that's really interesting. I think make the plan, do what you need to do, and then we let go. We see the desert. I always think of the desert as like a portal of transformation. It can erode, it can reshape. It's never the same, right? So maybe things are like kind of reshaping, realigning here towards the outcome. And that's why we have to surrender to the way it comes together. The way it looks. We have expectations of how things should go and that it should follow a certain plan, but maybe this is happening in its own weird or wonderful way. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, well, you're in the Eight of Swords at the moment, and that's overthinking, analysis paralysis, feeling stuck because we can't control it all. But remember that is a shadow way of thinking there. There's always a way forward, but yeah, no, we can't control others. But try not to over-identify with the doom thinking. Five of Pentacles is here. And the Five of Pentacles can be, at the time of this reading, like you're feeling at a loss. Like there might have been disappointment, there might have been financial loss or the loss of a dream, or maybe you're thinking my dream's never going to happen, I'm isolated, I'm on my own, and it's all stacking up, right? That's quite often the time that we do surrender to the divine and just go, you know what, bring it on. Like, I don't always, I don't advise asking for the Tower, but sometimes that moment of surrender does something energetically, doesn't it? That's why the Five of Pentacles is a 5 for a reason. It's a point of change. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I was so feeling that. So there's something here where you're just at the end of your tether is what I'm getting, Libra, and you might have been through a tower. 2025 has been a bit of a collective tower year, I feel. There's just been a lot happening that's been very transformative, lots of shifts, lots of clearing. But the Tower can also be a suddenly and an unexpected energy, especially when paired with the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune brings change, amplification of energy. It moves you into your next cycle, and it is usually associated with luck, fortune, from the present moment that the gift arrives. So that's what I'm feeling here. Now, coming back to the practical plan, we need to come back to what can you do? What can you do that moves the needle forward? How can you turn the handle of the Wheel of Fortune? Don't be too much in a waiting energy. That's what I get. And King of Swords, see the big picture. That's the Star and the Minor Arcana that actually, the Star comes after the Tower. This is an Aquarian energy here. It talks about transformation, but it's generally through seeing the big picture, acting with logic, with clarity, precision, a laser strike. So there could be something, there could be a decision or a communication that is required here from you. Oh, look at that. And then things start moving. 8 of Wands. This is a lot of energy after things being stuck. And these are wands that are coming through with roses, right? With growth, with flourishing energy. So this is often around, I think there might be one communication or action that you take and it opens up the floodgates of energy, and then there's messaging back and forth. It could be around a job opportunity or I don't know, like I'm thinking 8 of Wands energy, location, yes, it can be messages of passion, but your dreams need a practical plan. It sort of feels a bit more maybe work careersy, hence the 5 of Pentacles, or for some of you it might be meeting a life partner. But the energy is really shifting. It is really, really changing. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The messenger of opportunity that brings us the solid beginnings. So that feels positive. The Queen of Wands, while the 9 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Aries energy. It's almost like make like an Aries. She's fiery, she's determined, she's manifesting, but not from a shadowy place of just thinking better thoughts. She's doing the things, she's taking the action. She takes leaps of faith, calculated moves. She's an Aries. 10 of Wands is here. And the Knight of Wands. So this is really interesting because the 10 of Wands is that place that you're at right now. I can't carry the load much longer, right? I have carried the dream. I have taken the action. I have done things, but I am exhausted. And it's almost like you had to get to that place of throwing in the towel, Libra, that shifts the energy in some way. Now, we've got somebody else in the desert here, the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, associated with messengers of opportunity. Sagittarius season we move into on Saturday. And it feels like you're going from the empty desert that has eroded something, and there might have been loss, or it's been reshaping. There's a sandstorm coming through. It's reshaping the landscape. And maybe once that clears, you realize, I was closer than I thought all along. In fact, I'm pulling up to the pyramids. I'm pulling up to my treasure. Energy is amplifying. This is the apex. So I just get the feeling that maybe unexpected, there is a turn here, but I think that there's something that you can do. Whether you just reach that moment where you just have that word with the universe, or if there is something that you've been holding off, a message or communication or a decision, something in this practical plan, then I would be doing that, Libra, okay? Because I think that there is a lot of energy ready to move, and this can move ahead, but before the end of the year. That's what I'm definitely getting here. In Sagittarius season, there might be incredible news on its way. Yeah, you're closer than what you think. So I will leave it here, Libra. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please do like, share, comment. I will link you to my website if you are interested in personal readings and healings. And you'll also find my social links below to follow along for more daily content. I'm sending you much love and magic, Libra. Do take care. Bye for now.